roots of Before the Rain go back to 1997, when vocalist Carlos Dagua and guitarist Walter Canva started sharing musical ideas that eventually ended up as acoustic songs. As time went by, those simple and organic sounds weren't enough to express the emotions and feelings unleashed by the two musicians. In December 2001, after solidifying their first real lineup, their first two songs, Be Mine and You, My Ruin, were recorded. Entitled And With the Day Dying Light, his demo CD was only released to a strict sum of close friends and never properly distributed. In August 2003, the recording of a new song, called The Swan Song, showed another sign of life. Unfortunately, around that session the group also went through a ton of changes. A year later, with the help of Pedro Daniel on bass, Hugo Santos on guitar and Gonzalo Correia on drums, Before the Rain establishes their new lineup following a mini-tour with Irish Doomster's Morning Beloved in Portugal. The five musicians finally find the spark needed to pick up the composition process again, and the debut full-length album finally starts taking shape. One Day Less.
Your silver tears fall.
Recorded by Joao Basler and mastered at the Cutting Room Studios, in Sweden, by Thomas Seberger, famous for his work with bands like Katatonia, Opeth and Daylight Dies. This collection of 6 songs promise not only to embrace the listener gently with evocative melodies, but also to punish with monolithic riffs and mesmerizing feedbacks, both crushing and incredibly emotional. One Day Less is an amazing sonic journey through highs and lows, combining the beautiful acoustic textures of their beginnings with a heavy sensibility firmly rooted in the doom death metal realm. In 2011, the band released their second album, Frail. Frail sees the band starting on a new path. This change of sound probably has to do with the departure of their frontman, Carlos Dagua, who was one of the band's founding members. In his place is Gary Griffith, who is also known from Origin, a band which also plays a highly atmospheric style of doom death metal. With the presence of this new vocalist, as well as some other fresh ideas, Before the Rain puts a lot of emphasis on atmosphere in this melodic doom opus. On Frail, the band veers off from the typical romantic style of doom death that was present on One Day Less towards a more original and refined sound. The guitars are just as heavy as ever, but the melodies are calmer, gloomier, and more relaxed with more breakdowns and acoustic interludes. The harsh vocals have been reduced to only a few lines per song, allowing the clean vocals to take lead. Alongside the epic and depressive Gary Griffith's voice is the ethereal backing vocals of Natalie Koskinen, Shape of Despair's vocalist. That's all, Metal Brothers. If you like this video, please subscribe to Metal O, and remember, support the underground metal.